In this video, I'm going to show you a tactic for copywriting cold emails that's going to make you millions of dollars. So if you've been looking at my past few videos, I've been talking about this mindset of spying on your customers, right? Key mindset behind writing a great cold email is actually going beyond the curtain, doing a lot of research on your potential customers and writing them an email that doesn't look like a cold email at all. It should be an email that the person on the receiving end looks at and says, hey, there's no way this is automated. This is so well researched. This is so valuable. This is an email I would have paid to get, right? So that's the idea behind writing great cold emails in 2024. That's where AI comes in, because the AI is actually able to do a lot of research on a potential customer without you having to do a lot of manual grunt work, and give you a lot of intelligence that you can use in your cold emails. So let's take an example of a case study of a client that we have. So we were working with this UK-based client in the energy sector. What they do is that they help UK-based manufacturing businesses with over 200 employees cut their electricity bill through solar panel installations. So they already have the space, maybe there's a factory, there's a warehouse, right? And what they do is they go in and install solar panels on top of these buildings, and then obviously these guys get energy from the solar panels. So there is an upfront cost of installing the solar panels, but you get paid back, through the lower electricity bills and obviously government subsidies. Plus you're doing good for the planet, right? So great business all in all. This company was struggling with finding the right leads because it's a hard sell, right? Because you have to first get in touch with the CEO of these companies, the key decision maker, and you have to do something else, which is, really convince them that, hey, you're the person to talk to lower their energy bills and give back to the environment. So this is the tactic that we ran for them. It's called do the math campaign. So let's get deeper into it and show you how it works. All right. So the key idea behind a do the math campaign is the following. What you're saying to the prospect is, hey, here's a number that I found out about you. Based on this number, this is the value that we can give you. And then you're showing them the whole process of the math, right? For us to apply this concept to this particular client, what we needed was the square footage of a key manufacturing facility or warehousing facility of their company in the UK. Let's figure out what that copy actually looks like and then work back to the clay table to see how we got to it. So this is the actual message, right? Hi, first name. I was doing some research on your facility in the unique location. As per Google, it seems like it's about this many square feet. With this square footage, you can install, as per my estimates, these many solar modules producing these many kilowatt power, cut your electricity bill by 20-30%. Have you looked at solar panels, right? So you're asking a question after doing all of this research. So let's look at clay and see how we actually did it. Perfect. So the first thing that we did was use the find people source. This probably comes from LinkedIn. So the source that we created was, location should be UK, job title is CEO, and then we put in all the manufacturing related industries, right? So that's how we got these 443 odd, people to reach out to. So now that we have it, we figured out their first name, last name, job title, location, and company domain. This is also coming from, find people. And then finally, what we did was, here is the magic. There's a unique feature inside Clay called Clayagent. You may or may not have heard of it. It's really magic. What we asked Clayagent to do was the following, right? So he just said, there is a manufacturing facility of this company in this location. I want to find the square footage of that facility. And what Clayagent does is that it does the research and it also shows you how confident it is, what are the steps it took, right? It searched on Google for hard hat coatings manufacturing and then found it in their annual report. So this is great. I don't have to do the grunt work. It did it on my behalf. From there, the goal is to then do the math for them. What we did was we went on the client's case studies and we figured out that for a particular client with, X, or something like, 20,000 square feet, how much power were they producing, how many solar modules were installed. So we figured that out and we put that as a baseline, because we figured out for 20,000 there were 108 solar modules. This is where it's a simple math function where the baseline of 20,000 producing 108. So for example, this one would be 86 and then 38. After that, we just cleaned up the data a little bit, right? And it's about XYZ square feet. We also added one more layer of personalization, which is what we're using here. is research on your facility where, right? Because their facility could be anywhere. So we had another Clagent instance, and then we told it, I don't know, I don't want to misgender the Clagent, but search on Google and try to find the location of this company's facility in the UK. Be as specific as possible. Just return the city, city or town. No yapping. This is important because otherwise it just talks a lot. So once we have all of this, right, we figured out, okay, it seems like this many square feet. After that, it looks very natural, right? This is what it looks like. Hi, Mark. I was doing some research on a facility in Normanton. Per Google, it seems like it's about 20,000 square feet. With this square footage, you can install as per my estimates, this. So now when, Mark is getting that email, Mark will feel really special because hey, this salesperson is not like just another salesperson. They've done a bit of homework and they're reaching out with that homework. So the key mindset with AI is to actually, do that homework, right? And that's how you get results. So in terms of the rest of the campaign, we just send them a blank connection request, send them the first message and then a reminder. And then after that, it's all about, establishing more credibility. So we talk about some of the case studies we've had, and then we talk about the big change that's happening in the world. The UK is going towards energy independence. There's reforms happening, and then our solar and battery storage systems can save you money. And then we talk about, how these, peak demand charges are killing profitability. So with these kinds of messages, the goal is to show them that you're a trusted expert in your niche. You've done your homework, and this is a real opportunity for them to cut their energy costs and give back to the environment. Overall, it was a good campaign, and the mindset is pretty straightforward. Just do a lot of research, make them think that you've done a lot of homework, and that's how it works. That's it from me in this video. If you want more valuable content, more copywriting tactics, more cold email tactics, feel free to subscribe below. All right, take care now. Bye bye.